All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I was going to do a short lesson to hop along the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. I don't want to name the video Esau or E, that still ain't gonna be enough. Alright? Or whatever title Yahweh Shah sees fit I use. But Lord Woods, brothers can see on the screen. I have this article here from the dailymail.com, and it says US Air Force to unveil the most advanced military aircraft ever built with cutting edge technology costing $203 billion, which is a complete and utter waste of money. Alright? Complete and utter waste of money. Alright? Because we all know why Esau is you know, trying to up his game as far as his aircraft technology and all of that to come against the Lord, but that still ain't gonna be enough. All right, so that's $203 billion. I'm pretty sure at taxpayers' expense. That's already gone. That was wasted. All right, because it still ain't gonna be enough to defeat the Lord. All right, nothing this devil has uh can touch a chariot, man. All right, the chariots, which are the so-called UFOs, which do exist. All right, what's the word? Defy the laws of physics. Defy the laws of gravity. You dealing with stuff that can go into water, dive deep into water. I doubt that thing that ship Esau has, can do that. The chariots can dip into volcanoes. I know Esau shit can't do that. All right, they can stop in midair and fly backwards. They can travel as fast as the speed of light. All right, Esau said they can travel as fast as the speed of sound, but I really don't even believe that. All right, but that's here's here so there if that's true or not, who knows. But we know the chariots, they can fly as fast as the speed of light and sound. All right, they can disappear and reappear. All right, they can shapeshift. All right, and they have a deadly laser that can hit you and turn you into powder at the blink of an eye. All right, Esau, those anything Esau has, any aircraft or whatever Esau tries to create, can't deal with the chariots of the nation of Israel. All right. So I'm opening up with Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought with his angels. So who was the dragon and his angels? The dragon and his angels is the so-called white man. All right, and his military might. The U.S. Air Force is a part of his angels. All right, of the dragon's angels, which again is the so-called white man. All right, uh, and the dragon and fought and his angels and prevailed not. Right, neither and prevailed not. All right. So it's already written that Esau is going to lose, but he's still, trying his best, trying his hardest, which is all through the spirit and power of how by Shemiah Shah putting the spirit on these devils to create things like this. All right, basically for a better show, basically. All right, but they're still going to lose. All right, and prevail not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which is the so-called white man, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. All right, so these devils are going to be taken down, man. All right, these devils are going to be taken down. All right, because again, the chariots, man, they're truly, like in the world, they got a saying called "out of this world." Those chariots are truly out of this world, man. And nothing can touch them, nothing can hit them. All right, nothing Esau got can penetrate them, can take them down. All right. And again, when you see the chariots, when we see the chariots videos of Esau, flying behind the chariots or whatever, they just be toying with Esau. All right, again, they'll just reappear and disappear, or they'll go in the water, or they'll shoot in a volcano, or they'll just fly high in the sky and then turn around and then get behind Esau. They ain't even going on the defense yet. Wait until they start shooting back. Wait until they start fighting back. All right. The scriptures tell you what's going to happen when they start fighting, but when they fight back, the Lord gives the green light to attack. All right, because as of right now, they just be toying with Esau. All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heavens, with heaven, and when he tripped with the thousands of heavens is the Lord Yahushua and the angels. And when he went and he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. Right, man. The scripture tell you in Revelation, matter of fact, let's go there real quick. It said all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. And behold, it's like Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so be it. Right, so the people are going to be afraid when the Lord comes. The masses of people are going to be afraid, terrified when the Lord comes. All right, even the elect, because the elect, hope for the elect, they don't know rather they're going to get delivered, or chariots are going to zap them, or the chariot's not going to beat them up when they get hit on the head with a nuclear warhead. You know, it's good to say the righteous shall scarcely be saved. So everybody's going to be trembling in that day. All right, but especially the people that the unbelievers of our people and the other nations, all right, are going to be in terrible fear. Again, even the elect are going to be afraid. It's going to be a dreadful day, man. A scary, dreadful day. All right. Revelation chapter, it's like in 2nd Ezra chapter, it's back in 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 13. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heavens, which is the Lord and the angels. And when he had turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. All right, like I said in Revelation 1 to 7, all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. People are going to be in fear. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth falleth when it filleth the fire. Verse 5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number of the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Right, and that's these world military forces, starting with Esau's. All right, Esau and his military forces, and these other world military forces, because it tells you in Revelation 19 on the Lord's head with many crowns. So the Lord, not only is the Lord going to take down Esau, he's going to take down these other nations as well. Verse 6, and I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain. What's that great mountain? The so-called UFO, a chariot. All right, and flew up upon it. Verse 7, but I would have seen the region or place without, and the hill was graven, and I could not. Verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. All right, and the Lord's going to put the spirit on them to fight. That's why the Lord gave them, this piece of trash right here, and lifted, because Esau is lifted up with pride anyway. So now he believes. You better believe Satan's telling him, yeah, this could get the job done. All right, which this is just something Esau just put out there. I'm pretty sure he has something a little bit more advanced than this, but it doesn't matter, because anything this man has is not going to prevail against the chariots of the nation of Israel. All right, and he knows it. I'm pretty sure he has something a little bit more technical, more advanced Salakia than this, but it doesn't matter, because either way he's going to lose. Either way, we're talking about putting missiles in space. It's nothing, it's all a waste of time, a waste of taxpayers' money. All right, Space Force and all that's a waste of taxpayers' money. Verse 7, but I would have seen the regional place without the hill was graven, and I could not. Verse 8, and after this I behold, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. Right, but the Lord can put the spirit on them to fight. Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw as he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire. Right, that's going to be that laser beam shot from the chariots. All right, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Verse 11, and it's like they were all mixed together, the blast of fire and the flaming breath and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight. Right, because they're going to get destroyed, man. All right, and burnt them up, them in their piece of shit ass fighter jets. burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived but only dust and the smell of smoke. And when I saw it, I was afraid, right? Because they got turned into powder, man. The Lord zapped them into powder. All right? And that's what's going to happen, man. That's what's going to happen. So this is a waste of time, man. This right here is a waste of time. Again, no time, wasted taxpayers' money. All right? Because it's not going to prevail, man. All right? No weapon formed against these should prosper, man. This trash ain't going to work, man. And again, I'm pretty sure Esau got something a little bit more advanced than this, but like I said, it doesn't matter. It don't matter what he got. He can't win. He's fighting a losing battle because it's already been written that he's going to lose. All right? And he knows he ain't got nothing they can bang with the chariots, man. But again, like the Lord said, he's going to, they were so afraid, but yet there's fight. So the Lord's going to put the spirit on them to fight. But they're going to lose miserably, horribly. All right? It's going to be the biggest lopsided victory in history. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Kwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.